Hello, students. Today we are going to be creating a self-portrait in the style of the Black American artist Kehinde Wiley. This is one of his portraits. He works in a very classic style, but with more of a hip hop culture feel. So you can see here's one of his portraits of a young Black man who stares at us out of the camera with a great deal of attitude. It's a very classic kind of pose, but as you can see, he's wearing very casual clothing and a hat, but with this elaborate floral background behind him that also encloses him in the front there. And that's very typical of many of Wiley's paintings. Here's another young Black man wearing casual clothes, a nice satin jacket, and a hat. But once again, the pose is very classical. He stares out at us from the canvas, but he's also enclosed by parts of the background. This is probably Kehinde Wiley's most famous portrait to date. This is of President Barack Obama. This is his official portrait that hangs in the Capitol building. As you can see, he's seated in a chair, but also the background is starting to enclose him as well. He stares out at us from the canvas with a very curious gaze. You wonder what he's thinking. His hands crossed across his lap in a very casual pose. Here is a young woman with an incredibly fantastic hairdo and a beautiful designer gown. She stares out at us with great attitude, but she is also being caressed by the background, this very elaborate floral background. As you can see, it comes across her dress and also touches her gently on the arm. Here's another young Black woman wearing a camouflage t-shirt. And as you can see, the background has a lot of floral wreaths that then go to make a halo across the top of her head. She's also being enclosed by the background. This young man in his casual green sweater and plaid shirt is a high contrast between the very elaborate floral background that once again encroaches on his figure and encloses him in the back. So today you're going to be creating your own self-portrait with a photograph that you should already have taken and downloaded to your computer. I also sent you a variety of different kinds of floral backgrounds that you can use, and you should have chosen one of those and also downloaded to your computer. So the first thing we need to do is to create an image that doesn't have a background. So you're going to choose a photo. We're going to go to this site, removal.ai, and you're going to choose a photo from your computer. Now I'm using a photograph of my friend Calvin today. And you have to scroll down and you will see the original photograph over to the right, and then you'll see the photograph with the background removed on the left. So over here it says download. Don't download high res, just regular download. Click on that, and that will download to your computer. The next thing we're going to go to is PZAP. This is a free online photo editor. And we're going to go to blank canvas. And then you're going to, there are templates here, you're going to click on portrait. Now, you're going to upload your floral background onto this portrait space. So you want to go over to the left where it says Add Background Image. So we're going to click on that. Click on Computer. And then you're going to find the wallpaper that you want to use. And here it is. So here's the wallpaper I'll be using for Calvin's portrait. Now I need to superimpose his image onto the background. So I'm going to go over here to the left and I'm going to scroll down to Add Pick. It's the light blue button. So you're going to hit that, go to Computer, and you're going to find the Removal AI photograph and click on that and open. And that will superimpose your portrait over the background. Now, it's going to be too small, so you're going to need to enlarge it by clicking on these little buttons. I'm going to move him up a little bit. Okay, that looks like it's about in proportion. All right, so there's Calvin. Next, I need to make some flowers, superimpose some flowers. So I really want to take a look at my background now and look at the kinds of flowers that are back here. There are pinks and blues, reds, peaches. So those are the kind of flowers that I'm going to be looking for. So we want to now go over to the side here with this yellow button that has the heart and the star. It says graphics underneath it. So we're going to click on that and then scroll down and you'll see where it says flowers. We're going to hit see all. Now, when I look at those flowers, I can kind of see what might fit well in this background. You can scroll down and you're going to also see these cool little sprays of flowers that will also be great. Now, there are other flowers down at the bottom and they all say pro on them. We can't use those. That's if you're paying for the program, and we're using the free program today. So now I want to look about where I want to be putting my flowers. And I think I'm going to add some along this area where Calvin is. And I'm looking at the colors. And I see right in here that they're kind of blue. So I'm going to add this flower. And all you have to do is click on it and drag it over. And you'll see it superimposed on your picture. I'm going to just make it a little bit bigger. And I actually don't mind that it's partially off the page. So that's fine with me. I think I'll do that with another one of these. No, I think I'll use this one. This one looks good. I like that. It has nice colors that kind of match. And I'm going to turn this one, angle this one just a little bit. I think move it down. Yes, a little bit. Move it onto his shoulder. All right. So I've got those two, and I think I want to add one more right here. So I'm going to choose this flower. Kind of fits with these. Make it a little bigger. All right. Now I want to add some flowers over on this side. So there's not a lot here, and I think I want to add just a little bit of color. So I'm going to add this yellow flower. All right. And I want to add one right here. I think I'll add another blue one. Make it just a little smaller and then bring it down here. So now I have these flowers and I want to add some sprays that kind of, oops, come back, Calvin. I want to add some sprays to this picture. So I'm going to go scroll down here where the sprays are. And I like this pink one. I'm going to scroll it over here. I want to turn it a little bit this way, bring it down, and then enlarge it. All right. I think I want to move it down even more. And then I'm going to do another spray. Kind of connecting that one. I'm going to turn it and make it a little bigger. Yeah, that one looks like that. So that's really, um, that's kind of nice. And I might actually add one more spray that connects to that one, just so it's connected to the picture. I like that. Yes. Okay, so I've got my picture. I think I like this. So I'm going to hit save. I'm going to add Calvin's name. Save the computer. It's loading. It's saved. I'm going to look at my picture now. There you go. So here's my portrait of Calvin. I like that. I think he'll like it a lot. And what you're going to do once you get to this point is you're going to send me a picture of it. Email a picture of the photograph to me. And I look forward to seeing your creations.